Hi, it's Lee from Lee and Pearl. Today is January 1st, 2015, so of course we spent the day at the American Girl store in the Tyson's Corner Galleria, and we bought a couple of her adorable accessories. This was one we knew we had to have. It's the Grace's baking set. It's the set that comes with the little mixer, and I'm going to unbox it here. It's in the new American Girl box, which is red and purple, the Girl of the Year box. I like the box. Open it up, and there's the set. It's in a plastic insert. I'm going to take the plastic insert out. Just put it down here, because there are a few things under it. Underneath the plastic insert, we have a magazine here. It's a little miniature baking magazine, and it's got some instructions inside and even some little miniature recipes. Now, I've read these recipes, and they're fun, but they're not the actual recipes for really making these things the way they would be made in France. So if you're really ambitious about your cooking, I suggest you enjoy the pretty pictures and then you get online and find out how to make real macaroons and not make them out of cake mix. Here we have instructions. And we actually need instructions for this because the mixer has batteries because it moves, which is just completely cool. So I should tell you, I cheated here. This mixer already has batteries in it. I took it out and put the batteries in. So let's go on with the unboxing of everything else, and then we'll end with the mixer, and I'll show you how it works. The first thing I want to unpackage here is the wooden spoon, and it's a real wooden spoon. This is not plastic. It's nicely finished and smooth and just about the right size for the doll, so I really like the wooden spoon. The second things I want to unpack, this is the box of almond flour that you do use almond flour in French cookies, so that's very realistic. And then this is the other paper good, is the e-reader, which is sort of a little pretend iPad, and instead of having the actual electronics, it has these little laminated cards, and you put them in as if you were reading them. There are a couple of recipes. This is a recipe for making tiny miniature petit fours out of candy bars, actually, or cake, or candy cookies. The e-reader does have a stylus which pops out, so it's hard to get the stylus to pop out, and it looks to me like something that's just about to go missing, so I would leave it in as long as possible. I predict that when this set isn't available in the secondary market, there'll be a little note that says, has stylus or doesn't. So there's your e-reader with stylus. Let's move on to the baking equipment, sort of taking it through the recipe here. So the first thing you'll need is your measuring cups, and it has a set of measuring cups. They're really cute. They look quite realistic, except that they're pink. And most measuring cups are white. They are plastic. After you've measured, you might want to measure it into your bowl. This is the bowl. It's also the bowl for the mixer. It's plastic, and it's sort of a silvery plastic meant to look like a metal bowl. This is your flour sifter. So you'd measure your flour into the sifter, and then you'd sift it into the bowl. There. I would love the sifter except for one problem. The sieve on the bottom is solid plastic. I would really like there to be holes in this, or maybe actually be a sieve. So it would be a little bit more realistic. So it has a handle that turns. Now that we've put our flour in here, you'll notice the set does not have any eggs or any other bowls. So you have to imagine putting eggs in there. And now we're up to the cutter. If we're making, say, pastry dough or pie crust, we might use this little cutter instead of the mixer. But for, let's say we're making a cake, we'll use the mixer. So the mixer has two blades. There's a whisk and a paddle. And then let's pop it out. There she is. As I said, I put the batteries in already, and the switch is on. That manages the overall power. And so now lift up the head, and you put in one of your two mixing tools, and then you put the bowl in and just press it in. It's held in by friction. Put them together, push the button. See, it turns. It's not turning very hard. You're not going to hurt yourself. It's not going to catch your fingers. So it's completely safe as far as I can tell. There's the main drawback to this set. The bowl does not lock in the way a bowl in a real mixer locks in, so you can pop it out pretty easily. Here's the paddle. I like the paddle. Very realistic looking. Again, it turns. And it turns. You lift it up, put it down. There you go. So that's the mixer set. These are all the pieces. Let's get the packaging away so you can really appreciate. You have the mixer, the whisk, the wooden spoon, the magazine, the e-reader, and the adorable little mixing cups and your flour. So I love this set. I love the mixer, but I think there are a couple of drawbacks. First of all, I wish the mixer were metal instead of plastic. Second, the recipes that are included in here in the instructions, again, are pretty, they're very much simplified versions. They really assume that the girl who is playing with this set is pretty young and really can't do very much in the kitchen. So get yourself a real cookbook if you actually want to try baking, but that's fine because this isn't a real baking set. I guess the other main limitation of this set is it takes you only so far. You can mix up the cake batter, but then there are no cake pans, there's no muffin tins, there's no equipment for cooking. Cooking is only for mixing. So this is a mixing set, but it's the cutest doll mixing set I've ever seen. Thank you for watching this unboxing. If you liked it, give us 2 thumbs up. Well, 1 thumb up, really. And subscribe to our channel. You can also subscribe to our newsletter, the Lee and Pearl newsletter, at www.leeandpearl.com, where we include more crafts for 18-inch dolls, information, and when you sign up, you'll get a free Lee and Pearl pattern. Put the links below in the comments, and also they're on our channel banner. Thank you.